What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and welcome to your daily dose of doom. Today is going to be day 27, and your task is to defeat 3 Hellfire Club soldiers. Now, just like the tooltip says, they can be found in Season 2, Chapter 1, Mission 5. So that's exactly where I'm going to go to find and defeat these 3 soldiers. But I'm sure, like it says, you can find them in many other missions. So it's basically whatever you have access to, or where you preferred to go. For me, I just went to this exact location, and the mission was called God Save the Queen. Now, as soon as I skipped through all this dialogue, the threats started popping up, and both of them had 3 or more soldiers. So at this point, you could pretty much choose whichever one's easier. For the sake of the video, I'm going to choose the medium threat on the left. So I'll be fighting 4 soldiers instead of 3. And the team that I've been using, because I want to level both of them to 13, consists of Daredevil and Wasp. So we'll be using Daredevil in his original costume, and Wasp with her empowered ISO 8. This gives her opportunist passive a 100% chance to counterattack. And I do have Daredevil's E-ISO as well. The problem is he needs to be at 13 to equip it, at least with this costume. With Wasp, I always like to start out with the Skirmish Scramble. This will place Nimble on her, which causes her evade to go up, and also it places those opportunity debuffs on all the enemies at once. Now, if the enemy manages to live through my agent's counterattacks, Wasp will also counterattack. Now at this point there could still be 2 counterattacks to come. And there's the Mercurial, and then it happens to be the Triggerman as well. So I almost thought that heavy wasn't going to make it through the attack. But he did, and Wasp counters with a buzzkill. Next it will be Daredevil's turn. So I'm going to use Radar Sense, and then I'm going to use his level 1 on that blaster. His level 1 has pressure points and internal bleeding. So effectively he's going to set himself up, and once he gains tactical maneuvers, he can use his level 9 to inflict quite a bit of damage. So after this attack, the enemy is really low on health, and pretty much any attack will finish him. So with my agent, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Blade of the Guardian. I didn't need to cast Quick Reflexes because the next wave is going to have 2 tacticians. That means I'll have no problem gaining combat reflexes, either as soon as I attack, or as soon as one of them attacks and I protect. Oh, and a new wave of enemies means it's time for another Skirmish Scramble. And now they're set up with those opportunity debuffs. But I do have a feeling that this particular tactician will not make it through my agent's counters. He has less than 5,000 health, and my Brawl is almost enough to finish him. So that, followed by the Mercurial, means the end of the commander. Next, with Daredevil, we're going to use his Snap Kick, and that places 2 really nice debuffs, Hobbled and Fumbling. So at this point our team has so many counterattacks. First there's Fumbling on the commander. Wasp has her opportunity passive with a 100% chance to proc, and combat reflexes, not to mention all the counterattacks that my agent has. So there is no way the enemy's making it through this attack. I only wish that we could have seen Daredevil and Wasp counterattack instead. But I guess that's just a price I have to pay for having my agent as a protector. Well, as far as experience, it looks like I have a pretty long way to go. But I'm going to keep leveling these guys until I get them to level 13. And that's going to be it for today's task. We receive our 5 impending lockboxes, and that's all for the video. I would like to thank you all for watching, and ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, good luck, and take care.